LuxMed ethylene oxide, ETO, sterilizer and a drying cabinet are two distinct but complementary pieces of equipment used in hospitals, laboratories, and medical device manufacturing. The ETO sterilizer eliminates microorganisms on heat-sensitive items, while the drying cabinet removes moisture from equipment to ensure proper sterilization and prevent contamination. ETO sterilizer, ethylene oxide. ETO sterilizers use ethylene oxide gas to sterilize medical and surgical devices that cannot withstand high temperatures or moisture, such as catheters, plastic instruments, and delicate optics. Mechanism. The gas penetrates packaging and disrupts the DNA of bacteria, viruses, and fungi without damaging the material. Cycle. Operates under vacuum at low temperatures, typically 30 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. Key features. Requires automated humidity controls, gas leak detectors, and exhaust systems to safely remove toxic gas residue after sterilization. Drying cabinet. Also known as a medical dryer or drying oven, this unit is primarily used to dry large volumes of medical instruments, tubes, and labware before they undergo sterilization. Mechanism. Uses a forced hot air circulation system that controls heat loss and ensures items are completely bone dry. Application. Prevents the growth of waterborne bacteria and ensures that residual moisture does not interfere with the efficacy of sterilization processes like ETO or steam. Key features. Features HEPA-filtered air intakes, adjustable temperature settings, high, medium, low, and modular racks for different instrument sizes. Typical specifications. Primary use microbial sterilization of heat-sensitive devices. Drying cabinet, moisture removal from instruments and labware. ETO sterilizer, temperature low temperature, 30 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. Drying cabinet, warm to hot air circulation 50 degrees Celsius to 120 degrees Celsius. ETO sterilizer, medium ethylene oxide gas cartridge. Drying cabinet, forced hot air and HEPA filtration. ETO sterilizer, fully automated PLC control for gas, vacuum, and aeration. Drying cabinet, programmable drying cycles, temperature, and humidity. More advanced automation with LuxMed proprietary control system. LuxMed ETO, ethylene oxide, sterilizer and drying cabinet are essential, complementary machines primarily used in central sterile supply departments, CSSD, and medical manufacturing facilities. They work together to safely dry delicate, moisture-sensitive equipment and then sterilize it without causing heat or moisture damage. How they work together in a CSSD workflow. 1. Cleaning. Surgical items and medical devices are thoroughly cleaned and disinfected. 2. Drying. These items are placed into the drying cabinet to remove any lingering moisture. 3. Packaging. Once dry, the items are packed and sealed in specialized, air-permeable pouches. 4. Sterilization. The packed goods are loaded into the ETO sterilizer, where humidity, temperature, and ETO gas act together to destroy microbes. 5. Aeration. The products are aerated to vent out harmful ETO gas, making them ready for clinical use. 1. LuxMed ETO sterilizer. What it is. A specialized chamber that uses ethylene oxide C2H4O gas to eliminate bacteria, viruses, fungi, and stubborn spores. It achieves this at relatively low temperatures, usually 37 degrees Celsius to 63 degrees Celsius. Applications. Ideal for heat-sensitive and moisture-sensitive items that would be destroyed by traditional steam autoclaves. Common loads include catheters, plastic tubing, rubber products, surgical instruments, and delicate electronics. The process. The cycle requires 4 critical parameters to function: ETO gas concentration, temperature, relative humidity, and exposure time. It typically requires 1 to 6 hours of exposure, followed by an aeration phase to remove any residual toxic gas before the equipment is safe to handle. LuxMed looking for offshore manufacturing partner for inline country that produces goods for local demands and supply to reduce manufacturing costs or access specialized capabilities and technology access to scale global business operation. For details, please revert.